This ABC 15 flash briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. All roads lead to Sanderson Ford.
Hello, I'm Megan Thompson with your afternoon update from ABC15 Arizona. And we know this extreme heat can be deadly, and we want to make sure you are staying safe. ABC15's Jamie Warren outside one of the many emergency heat relief stations all across the valley with a look at some of the resources to help you stay cool.
Well, some of the recreation centers around town are serving as cooling stations. This one here is the Chandler Recreation Center. So the sign outside is letting you know that they're here, they're open to the public. And as it says, you can come inside. You can also get some free water. They have a water cooler right around the corner. But this is really just a space where you can get some air conditioning. I'm told you can go downstairs, no questions asked, and just really have a place to relax if you are just feeling really overwhelmed by the heat today. There are dozens of these emergency stations all across the valley. Chances are your local library or community center is operating as one. Some of these locations are also in need of donations like water, prepackaged snacks, sunscreen, sunglasses, and hats. We have a map of all of them on our website right now, abc15.com. Heads up, they do have different times that they're operating, so just make sure to check those times before stopping by. Also, you can schedule a free ride to any of these cooling stations at any time by calling the phone number 211. And these resources are really in place to help protect some of our most vulnerable populations. Sadly, we have covered numerous cases over the past week or so of families with broken AC systems, desperate for some relief. An ER doctor at Valleywise Health tells us that they have seen an increase in patients this month suffering from heat-related illness.
Like many things, it's exhausting. It's kind of par for the course. We see it every summer. It just seems to be much worse this summer.
We also know that many are wanting to help during this time any way that they can, and the Salvation Army tells us that right now they are looking for some volunteers to help out at their heat relief stations. For now, reporting in Chandler, Jamie Warren, ABC 15 Arizona.
And if you're looking to beat the heat but don't want to travel outside the state, the high country is an option. But you can also check out Mount Lemmon, which is an hour outside of Tucson. While the highs in Tucson are around 110 degrees, it's a good 25 degrees cooler on Mount Lemmon.
Love coming up here every year to escape the heat, eat some yummy food.
This summer has been extremely busy, especially the last couple of weeks as Tucson's been hitting record highs. The restaurants are just packed. The streets are packed. I'm going to say the last 2 or 3 weeks is probably close to almost double the amount of traffic we would usually see.
Business owners there say they've been talking to visitors from Phoenix and even out of state who are discovering the summer haven. Happening right now, the Native American Basketball Invitational kicks off in the Valley. The annual tournament is celebrating its 20th year. The tournament features 144 teams, boys and girls, all made up of different athletes representing more than 120 tribal communities from all over North America. The games are happening around several Phoenix gyms today and throughout the end of the week. Are you looking for a new best friend? The Arizona Humane Society is now offering $20 adoptions for all pets. The deal runs through the end of the month. Adoption fees are also waived at Maricopa County Animal Care and Control through the end of the month. That's for dogs who are 6 months and older. Tomorrow, thousands of kids in the Valley head back to school, and ABC 15 is bringing you complete coverage, including where families can find free or low-cost supplies, and even tips for teachers looking to create a wish list. Go to abc15.com/schools.
Time for that most accurate forecast. I'm meteorologist Iris Hermosillo. The risk for heat illness, things like heat exhaustion, even heat stroke, which we know can be deadly, it's staying in that high to very high range across central Arizona and areas to our west, with at least a moderate risk for heat illness to high risk across northern Arizona, even some of our higher terrain, as the heat sticks around all week long and temperatures get even hotter. Our heat alerts remain in place across the state through the end of the week. For the Valley, it's through Friday. For western Arizona, it's through Saturday. And for northern Arizona, those heat advisories are in place through the end of the week, too. Low 90s for Flagstaff, 104 in Sedona, 117 today in Phoenix. There is a chance for some storms, mainly along the eastern Mogollon Rim, but a few storms are possible in southeast Arizona with maybe some pockets of dust again in Pinal County, but a very limited threat today, even lower than what we saw yesterday. Yesterday, we had our first dust storm as we were talking about that potential. High temperatures will be near 118 to 119 through the end of the week.
We will have another update for you tonight. Until then, get the latest news, weather, and traffic at abc15.com or by downloading the free ABC 15 mobile app.
This ABC15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. All roads lead to Sanderson Ford.